You can hear those fans. Oh, wow. You can hear them. Ooh, that's a pretty electric line. I think that is for row number 6. Uh-oh, stopping, frames drop. Oh, 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 okay. Electric line, logo, audio, extra camera, yo. What else we got? We got up there? Oh, temperature, yo. Temperature for sure, yo. And nothing but rigs. Where's the rig shot? Oh, I guess we have all the shots. Amazing, amazing, amazing. We are going to show you this wall because this wall is insane. Like, look at that. Tell me that's not insane. That is the water wall that was built just not that long ago. So I don't have a way to show you how amazing this is, except for the fact that I have audio that has been the biggest complaint ever. And you guys have passionately told me that, boy, Digital Gold, if only he could fix his audio, then we might actually enjoy the show, right? Well, I'm here to tell you the audio is fixed, hopefully. Or you're going to tell me if the audio is fixed or not, is really what I guess I should be saying. So anyways, Waterwall, that's right. Hacktroid TV is here with us. Thank you for joining Hacktroid TV. If you guys don't know, check out his channel. He has a sweet channel way before me, actually. And he is running some rigs here. So that is pretty sweet as well. We're going to switch to the cool cam because I like the cool cam. We're going to go over here and talk about it. I have no idea how good this audio will work or if the video, but that doesn't matter because Solo here, Solo running. That is our water wall, and we built it with you guys, and it was awesome. So basically, what we do here is I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, right? The water comes up here, right? And then falls down, and then goes into like a troughty area, and then like, it's beautiful. So I'm excited about it. I think it's going to do well. I think it's going to do well. But we're here to talk about Walton here because I got some haters on that. Some crazy haters. So let's open up some light. Let's get some light in here. We are not able to, we're not going to be able to do the temperature with the fans. We have to keep the fans are going. See that? There's just no way. It's just not, it's not going to happen. So sorry about that if the noise is too much with how ridiculous those fans are, but they're pulling in some serious power. So with that, I have to wear the headphones. I just have to. And yeah. So hello from Portugal, WC to the moon, right? What's the moon? Is the audio lined up? Can you guys at least tell me that? Like the clapping? Like, I need to know that, because if it's not, then I need to like edit something, because the video and audio is getting better over time. Not digital super chats. All the money used to be spent on super chats for video equipment, and now it's just Solo running from wherever we can find stuff, and apparently this should be fixed. Why do you need a water wall? We need a water wall to run all these rigs. Do you guys see how many rigs there are here and why it gets that hot? I mean, so just to give you an idea, look at the temperatures here. I mean, the temperatures are absolutely incredible. So right now we're at 77 degrees, and Joe Jake says, the audio is freaking perfect. That's so good to hear. So what we're at is 77 degrees in this facility right now. The 77 is actually identical, which is hilarious. The top one is the outdoor one, right? That's actually the reader up in the corner of what I believe the hottest position of the building is. The indoor one, right, indoor temperature, is actually the ceiling. I'm going to show you on the camera here, just so you guys can get an idea. Whoop! Oh, there it is. So that is a thermostat built inside of it. Okay. So yeah, basically that is what's running the temperature for that. It's not exactly the ceiling. I mean, it's like 5 feet from the ceiling. And then the thermometer thermostat, I don't have a zoom on this, but that's over there in that corner there. So yeah, I'm gonna share something personal here. We never share anything personal on this, on this stream, but we're gonna share something personal. So as you guys may have known, we moved the entire company, my wife, my life, everything from Pennsylvania to Kentucky. At the same time, Trey, as you know, who helps us out here, did the same thing from Texas to Kentucky. So we've been living with like family here, and I just recently moved, and so that's been great. And we finally got a mattress, so I'm not sleeping on the couch anymore. And Trey is moving with his whole family today. So if the stream gets cut, nixed, done, I will come back later because I have got to help him move, because that's very important. He helps me and all of this stuff. So, whoo! Okay, let's get going. So what do we got as far as Walton grows? What is a camera upgrade? So basically the camera upgrade is a Sony 6500, and this lens was where the real money was at, probably. But this is like a 1.8 lens. Okay, so here's some Walton coins. So this is Walton, all running on single card rigs. Okay, so like each rig needs to have its own Walton. The amount of air being pulled right here is amazing. I love it. And these are GTX 1080 Ti's. I only want to use 1080 Ti's because I want to have the most hash rate possible. There needs to be a mobile chat for you guys so I can see, because it's like way over there, and I'd have to run back over there just to see the chat. Now, we have these rigs here that are going to turn into 2 rigs, probably today. We have that rig there in front of me, and then like they're just all scattered. So why are they like this? Well, I know it's a disaster. So I'm going to show you what we're doing here. But let me go to the chat while we're moving around. So why are you shilling Walton crap? That doesn't have any future. Oh. So clearly we have a hater on the Walton game. I'm sorry. I actually like Walton. Maybe you weren't around when Ether happened, but it has the exact same feel as Ether. And I've already made money on my personal rigs here, and I know other people are working on making money as well. So, sorry. Okay, so this is the beautiful, amazing, my favorite row is row 6. This is row 6, okay? So row 5, I'm sorry, row 5. This is row 5. Row 5 is beautiful. It's almost completely cleaned up with the network, a little bit there. But, here we have it. Row number 6, yep. This is row number 6 coming in place here. As you can see, we're laying out the platforms. Now, here's the thing with row 6. Although we have this, these electrical boxes, and they're running 30 amp in each line, 220 volts. Although we're doing that, basically, I can run a heck of a lot more Walton rigs when people are ordering single cards. Now, over on row 5 here, right, is, oh, you can't even see me. I gotta move the camera up. That's terrible. Yeah, Jared, get it right. Okay, so on row 5 here is 8 card rigs each, right? So like Hackdroid TV's got some rigs here, right there. There's one. There's one. So there's a lot of rigs on this, and we're talking about thousands and thousands of amps. So basically, inside of these lines is 30 amps each. So we're going to have a decent amount of Walton rigs to really max these out. Otherwise, I mean, we're fine. We don't have to worry about anything for a while, because There's so many extra amperage available, but we've got backup. Let me show you the backup. This is cool. This is really cool. So inside of here is a backup line. So there's our backup line. So that's coming out of the ceiling, and that is another 30 amps, which we will be able to run even more Walton rigs if needed. Okay, another little system just to show you what else we're doing here, guys, is this is our test bench-ish area, and this is where we're gonna kind of like keep things running. So right now we have 3 cards testing, and this is the most important probably bench ever, because this is the bench where you go to get diagnosed with an issue. And for our current client base, that is very important. Although new sales is great, and sure, I would love your business, what really matters to me are the people that are here and have been here for a while. If they have a GPU going bad, or crashing, or not producing the amount of mega hash that they assumed would be happening, we have to take care of it. So how do I take care of it? Well, I will ship it away if I have to, but I'll also swap it out with some of the cards I have here. Right now, we have 3 cards on the test bench, actually belonging to 3 different customers. So I trade off who is mining to, basically with the program. But as we can see, it's they're all 3 running at 17, 19, and 20 mega hash total for each card. So a total mega hash of 57 mega hash for this test bench. So I run cards individually, then I run them together to see if they can work together, because sometimes they can't. Sometimes cards fail and they work alone, but they don't work with other friends and brothers and sisters. And then sometimes when you put multiple cards, there's a computer error or a software error or something. So I like to take them off the rig, put them on here, run them, and if they're good, I tell the client, here's what we're looking at. Maybe we need to do something with the computer, whatnot, yeah. So, for now, let's go back to what else we have going on, which is, you guessed it, you better have guessed it, yeah, this is a brand new Walton setup. So this is going to be the power supply, the motherboard, the card, and the riser. We got to build this sucker. We got to build this soon, because every day he's not mining is another day he's not getting a GPU. A block. Now, that's spot. I don't know about that spot. We'll see. So the Waltons are currently, I'm going to show you where the Waltons are. Currently the Waltons are sitting right here. We have mid 1, 2, 3, number 1 and 2, and mine it all number 1, mine it all 1 and mine it all 2. Here's the thing, the mine it all, apparently he's doing okay. The mid, he actually hasn't had any blocks for 2 days. Maybe even since we built this, which is very sad. I mean, come on, he should at least be able to have a block here. So then I don't know if you can even, if I'm even in that shot, which I'm probably not. There we go. Holy smokers. Many GPU on one rig? Yes, many GPUs on one rig, yes. Okay, so now behind here we have WTC Gang, number 1 and 2. And I like the names. These guys are getting good names here. So he has definitely got some blocks. This guy is pretty cool. He's a GMN, and he lets other clients in here run to his rig and then get bonuses depending on how many cards they have on his rig. And it helps the trust, because the guys in here also have this rig here as leverage, because if he doesn't pay out according to the other clients, then I just pull his rig. I mean, simple. But he's awesome. He pays out, so that's great. Now we have another one. This is like a family member's rig on Walton, who is now adding 3 cards. So it's still getting big. It is still getting big. Now, let's go back to the back. I don't think my camera can reach the whole length, but we're gonna see that this is some more Walton. So we'll get all Walton in the shot right now. So you have Walton, Billy Bob, number 1 and 2, 7 Sages, Durka, Walty, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, this is pretty cool. The Durka and 7 Sages I have not heard from, but I assume that they're getting some coin somewhere, I hope. And I don't know if all of these are GMNs. Most of them are GMNs, but some of them are not. Now, Billy Bob 1 and 2. Billy Bob is just sent me a message and said, hey man, I'm in this for the long haul, upgrade it up. So we're gonna add 2 cards to Billy Bob 1 and 2. Now, we can do that with the current setup so far. We will need to change some configurations and whatnot. Now, Multi 1, 2, 3, and 4 are actually going to be condensed because Multi actually goes out to number 12. So Multi is having a blast, and Multi is building 12 rigs. But with multi-GPU out, I decided to eat some of the cost, and we're going to build Multi into 2 6-card rigs instead of 12 individual card rigs. Now, what does that mean? That leaves a lot of extra stock, and I got to order new parts and things like that, but we should be able to get some more cards on Multi just as it is right now. So that's pretty cool. So we got to add these, but let me show you the stock. I mean, the stock's hilarious. So basically, we got all this extra like stuff. So like motherboards and processors and RAM, and these were all for Walty's rigs, which are right here, you see? So there's Walty's, and basically I had these all planned out, and I was super excited because, like, you know, he ordered 12 rigs, and I was like, okay, Walty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, but managing 12 rigs is probably outrageous. I mean, we're managing a lot of rigs here. Let's be real. But 12 rigs for one user is a hefty task. It's definitely doable, but if you can condense it with multi-card GPU, then why wouldn't you? So the reason that these prices are so high is 2 things. One, demand, for sure. I mean, we've got to keep up with demand, and when there's a high price, there's a good demand, there's a high price. And number 2, the software, okay? The software. We have got to talk about the software. I'm gonna go to the chat and we're gonna talk about the software for a minute because, yeah, okay? We do still do giveaways, I promise. We really do. I don't know when we can do another one, but you guys get to look at the water wall again. Okay, so let me talk to you about a little issue here. I got banned from Reddit because I posted a video about the Walton and my demise to destroy all the other Walton rigs because I had multi-GPU. So I'm not a coder. You guys probably know that by now. I know nothing about editing software. I can edit a bat file to help somebody out, but if it was to save my life, that's not my thing. So I knew multi-GPU was possible. The network difficulty wouldn't have risen as high as it did, as fast as it did, if it wasn't possible. There is no physical way that many people knew about Walton and single card mining operations in the span of 3 weeks and exploded the difficulty this high. It's just not possible. So what I believe has happened is multi-GPU. And so by just mere thankfulness, someone sent me the multi-GPU truth. So I contacted said person. I then downloaded, they remoted into my computer, and basically they had access to my private keys and everything. I know, I was an idiot. And they said, pay me X amount of money. And I said, okay, but I don't want to use this just for me. I want to give this to my clients because I think that's an unfair advantage that I have multi-GPU and the clients don't. And he looked at my website and he said, okay, basically, we need to raise the price. So he increased the price by like 50% and said, okay, pay half now and then half when I actually get this working. And I was like, okay, sure, cool. So I paid for this product and I am not allowed to give it out. I mean, as a man of my word, I said I will not give this program out. I didn't even believe it worked for a while, for a long while. I believed I was basically getting scammed, and I sent it to my fellow buddy and said, hey, is this real? Is this actually a true thing? And he's like, yes, it's real. It's actually working. And then I needed to see a block. I saw a block. I was like, holy crap, it's actually working. So, yeah, that is the story. I am not trying to trick anybody. I'm not trying to like add something that's not possible, and I'm not trying to hide from the community. Okay, like everybody's like attacking that video that I'm like not supporting the community because I'm not giving it away. Well, I'm sorry. I paid for a product and I gave my word that I would not give it away. Okay. Now, I am allowed to put it on a client's computer, and whatever that client does with it is out of my control. But that's only the clients that have the need for multi-card. I'm not going to just download it to everybody's rig just for the fun of it. I'm only going to use it on clients who pay the premium price for a multi-card rig. Okay, so chill out, everybody. Ooh. People are just really freaking out about this and anger that I'm holding software away from the community. When I guess that's a way to look at it, yes, but I'm also trying to support those that can support multi-card. Nothing else needs to be said about that except I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. That was not the intent. The intent was not to just try to gain new customers or something, okay? I can barely keep up with orders as it is. My goal is to help the clients that are here and the new guys that want in on multi-card, okay? I'm sorry if you don't have access to the software. Someday you will. Maybe tomorrow you will. Maybe it'll be free tomorrow from Walton Coin themselves. Maybe they'll just give it out like it's candy, okay? So just chill out. Give it some time. I paid to be first. You're gonna get it, and in 5 years you're not even gonna remember what the software is. So it doesn't matter because we're gonna be on like NiceHash or something, cracking away at some Walton Coin with any card and every card possible. First we start out with CPU, then we have NVIDIA, then we have multi-card, and you better know, AMD's on the way. It's gotta be. It's just inevitable. Okay, so no, I am not giving this software out. Sorry, not happening. Okay, let's upgrade the rig. I gotta find some zip ties, whatnot. Let's go back to the shot of the temperature and see if we can get this. I gotta find the zip ties for sure. Oh, I'm ringing. Oh, I'm ringing. Nope, not possible to answer. They never understand when I'm actually live. It's awesome. I love it. So let's pull this up here and get it closer to what we're going to be doing. I believe we're working on Billy Bob's, and then we're going to build a rig later when I have time to focus. Okay, so I have just a few. That was not Trey. That was not Trey, but very soon. Very soon. Yes. Okay. So I probably have like 20 minutes or so. So let's see what we can do in 20 minutes. Okay. I'll give it out. It's on the forums anyhow. Mark Rex is giving it out. Thanks, Mark. See? So look at that. I'm getting the community together, telling them that I'm sorry, that I have software, and Mark is giving it out. See? Look at that. I don't know what forum he's on because I got banned, but whatever. Okay, so let's drop this down. Actually, no, that's terrible editing. I know better than that. Let's first go to the overhead, and then we'll drop it down. All right. So how's the temperatures, guys? It's getting a little warm, but not too bad. Not too bad. So let's see if we can get this multi-card running on this. I don't think we'll have the exact amount of time, but we'll be pretty close. I'm not going to be able to see the chat, so sorry about that. Oh, that like totally rhymes. Okay, so inside of here we're going to need some zip ties, which of course I cannot find anywhere. So let's just open these things up and get these prepped and ready to go. This is pretty cool. I'm excited about this. I don't know why we have black. We should have red. I should probably go get a red one. So this is going to be adding 2 more cards to this rig, and this is very exciting. Holy smokers. I wish they matched. I could not get these Zotac. Holy crap, they sold out so fast. I don't know why. So let me go and get, I want this to match. I do like things to match. So let me get another riser, because red is much better. And then we need to add, we're gonna have to shut these rigs down, of course. And I'm gonna show you that, and then we're gonna go to the zip tie bundle. Zip tie these things. I just poked the holes in the back, so you probably never see me put risers together because I'm always doing something else. And then the power to this, and then whatever else we need to get these Walton guys upgraded. Of course, the software is going to be a big one. This motherboard won't hold 6 cards. It will, and as you may have seen, you got to have some serious like processing power to run 6 cards. So if you guys have a current rig and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade to a multi-card, yeah, do that. But like, do your research. Like, you need for sure 8 gigabytes, and you better have some serious regular power supply in the back. No, 850 is gonna run you six cards. And the processor alone, holy smokers, the processor, insane. Okay, let's see if we can find some zip ties. And here's the zip ties. Let me go back to this for a minute here while we look for NASA, SpaceX, and Walton. That would be cool. That's from Clip Z. Yeah, that would be pretty legit. Man. Okay, let's go and where we need the power supply box, okay? Because that's going to have our true thing in it. Now, on the actual rig, I'm going to go to that and transition, and we're going to find that rig. So that's Billy Bob, number 1 and number 2. Billy Bob. Billy Bob, we're going to shut you down. Shut you down. I hope you don't have a block right now. No, he didn't. Okay. That would be terrible if it said that all of a sudden. Okay, so we're going to shut down Billy Bob 1. We're going to log in, shut down Billy Bob 2. And if you're watching, you don't have a block right now, do you? Nope. Okay, he's good. We're going to shut him down too. All right, shutting down the Billy Bobbers. And going to head over to this rig again. All right, there we go. All right, so I've got some zip ties here ready to go. We got the power off. We're going to completely disconnect the power just so we don't have any rogue surges or anything. We don't want that. Definitely don't want that. We're gonna plug in our zip ties to this and whatnot. Now, could you build this rig cheaper at your house? Absolutely. Can you run the power to this rig? Probably. Could you cool the rig in the middle of this hot summer? Not without a pain. And is it worth it shutting down while you're at work, and then when you go to bed, and then you got to spend time with the family, and your rig keeps shutting down, and it's hot, and you're just sick of it? Like, is that really life? Like, do you enjoy that? I don't. So I decided to do this. Find a way to allow people to mine without the frustration of all of that. So this has been an amazing adventure. You guys have been with me from the beginning, before we really even had rigs, I'd say. Like, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was definitely before we had any clients. And it was before we had, I mean, we probably had like old rigs we were working with old stuff, like from 2013, like Litecoin style, which by the way is still running. Can you believe that? Yeah. You guys wonder what I'm running in some of my streaming stuff? Yeah. I'm seriously running GPUs that have been running on Litecoin from 2013. Yeah, you guys know what Litecoin is, right? Yeah, there's only ASICs for them now, and running a GPU isn't really possible or doable. Yeah, I'm running those graphics cards on the computer for this, so. People that say that it just burns up your GPU and it'll never work again, that's a bunch of malarkey, because I'm living testament and will show you graphics cards that have been pushed to the full limit, whatever you call it, and are still running strong. So, you guys probably wonder, like, how the heck am I keeping up with all this? Well, I'm actually working with Trey, and we're actually going to work with getting somebody else in here, because I think that I could benefit by being on live streams more, giving more education more, and doing more things for the community as a whole if I didn't have all my time being taken up by building and supporting and things. So I need to find a way to balance my time with the client base as well as you guys, and so I think getting an extra hand might be that solution. So now we're going to add the riser cables. I like to do everything in like tandem. Oh, one day at Apple, I opened up 2 MacBook Pros. I think they were 2015s, and I had both of the computers here, and they both had motherboard replacements. It's called main logic board. And they were having like a meeting in the back, and like I'm just tinkering, you know, doing the thing. And I had 2 motherboards out and 2 motherboards putting in, you know, fan screws. And if you know anything about Apple, like, it's no joke there. Like, everything has to be absolutely perfect. And so somebody looks over and goes, wow, he's putting 2 MacBook Pro computers together at the same time. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. It's just my way my brain works. So we're definitely going to need more power. That's a must, right? We've got to run ample power to these. This should be enough for one. And then we're also going to need to power our riser cable, because I don't think that we have the ability to run power to that very easily. So that's why I brought 2 bags over. So power number 1, power number 2. Can you guys hear the fans? I wonder if you guys can hear the fans. Probably can. Alright, so power 1 and power 2. So lots of power needed for this type of an upgrade. So I'm going to plug that into the power supply now, and then run our cabling all up in the back here, so it's semi clean and organized. Now I'm using only gold rated. I've only ever used gold rated. I don't even know what anything below gold rated does to your machine, but I don't imagine the efficiency and the quality is there. Now I am using not, I wouldn't say cheaper brand, but I am using a solid brand with a good 5-year warranty for these, because I just don't want these things to fail. So I buy gold for that, for those 2 reasons, for quality and so that I have longevity. Now inside of this, I am going to have a lot of extra like room for power, because it should handle the coin. You should be able to hash on this with this board, right? The powers should be okay. It's an 850 watt, so it's going to be able to handle the 2 cards for sure. But 3 cards, you're pushing it a little close. The issue is the processor. I mean, I have never seen a coin take so much computing power. I mean, there is CPU coins out there, right? I mean, and you can mine a lot of coins with a CPU, whether you get anything or not. That's a different story. But the seriousness here is the is the amount of energy it takes to run this Walton coin multi-card on your CPU. It's incredible. So anybody building a Celeron rig out there, you know, they always go cheap and try to build like a very low-end processors. It ends up hurting you in the long run, because you you end up with this rig that you run into all these issues, and you're on the forums like, hey, what's wrong with my rig? And the truth is, you went too cheap. So I go gold, I go mid-level, almost mid-level processor, I do high-level RAM, and man, this is gonna look good. I know it won't match, but it will look good. Now, EVGA seems to package their things in a very serious manner, unlike some other things around here. I mean, these Zotac ones are some beautiful cards, but I was not impressed with their packaging. So we're gonna open this up here and take all this extra stuffy stuff off, and it's like a skeleton model. So these cards are not cheap. That's why the prices on this stuff is so high to try to do any of this Walton coin, because just the mere fact of ordering these is just ridiculous. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Very impressed. Very heavy, actually. You'd expect something like this to be really heavy, but this is actually almost lighter than this guy. I mean, this is like, this is plastic, but it's a very high quality plastic. It's not the cheap stuff. I don't know about the fans, but I do know that I like the airflow through this. It's a solid card. I'm very impressed with it. So I think I'm gonna order some more of these. So I like the Zotac, and I like the these GTX 1080 Ti's. Alright, so now that I got my power run, we're going to plug it in, and should be good. There we go. There we go. Now we should be ready to go and rock on this rig. But I'm going to get the other rig ready, because that's just how I think, and that way they both can go up at the same time. They both went down, and they both can go up at the same time. So, as far as hashes go, I mean, we're seeing anywhere, this gentleman has definitely got a box. I don't know about the boxes, though. Has gotten some blocks on this, and I'm really disappointed in this other rig over here. There's nothing extra special about it and why it's not producing blocks. I mean, truly, it's just a complete guess. And then we have some other people in the group that are getting blocks like 3 blocks a day. Like, how is that even possible? So, I don't know. I predicted that Walton coin would be able to figure out, I mean, not Walton coin, people would be able to figure out when you're mining on multiple network, or the same network with this multiple nodes, but that couldn't be the case because people are still getting blocks around here. So if people weren't getting any blocks, then I would know that they're limiting our intake. But I mean, we had, 16 or 17 rigs running, still bringing in some serious blocks when the difficulty was lower. So they didn't change the code all of a sudden for that. And I put the zip tie in the wrong place. I don't know why I did that. I never do that. It's so weird. I put the zip tie in a place where you can't actually move it. You gotta have some movement here. I guess because I wanted it as close as possible to this bar. But, yeah. So I would love to hear what you guys are thinking. I know you got some Walton haters in there. That's fine. We had Ether haters back in the day, and now they're full believers. And then I was a believer in Ether, and then it got hacked, and so... Oh, yeah. Did you guys see the price on the ASICs? What do you call that thing? The Ethereum ASIC? You guys see the price on that? I mean, holy smokers. Alright, let's make these evenly spaced so it looks good. And we've got optimal airflow. These things don't need a whole lot of air, but running these fans ain't cheap, baby. No, sir. Okay. I think we're about ready. Clean up our area again. this already. You guys think I need some help? You guys think I should, am I not answering your emails quick enough? I'm definitely not answering the chat right now. But, yeah, you guys think I need help here? I think I do. Because I'm getting it. Because I need it. Okay. So we're going to plug the power back in. And these things should be auto start. Which they are. Because in case the rig goes down and no one's here, how would we start these suckers up? Okay. So, that one has power, 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 power. Now this one's running, and this one's not. So that's, oh, there it goes. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the rig and check it out. See what happens. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Ugh. Oh my. Where's the other camera? Okay. Hey, Michael, from Twitch. I think Walton. What is he mining? We are mine mulching. Can't wait to watch. Yeah. Multi-streams. That would be a little redonkulous. I mean, I guess it's possible, but... Oh, no, he's saying 24-hour streams. So I don't have too much time. I do want to get this set up before I leave. And then I'll come back and maybe we can build a rig together. That would be cool. But if not, at least we'll have this set up for this person. So the first thing to do is to actually get the rig to boot up, which I hope is happening. You guys want to check the temperature out for a second? Let's check the temperature and see what's going on. So, are we doing okay? We're doing okay. The ceiling is 74, and the looks like the hottest part of the building is amazing, amazing. The sun. I wish I could stream all summer in this temperature. That would be really cool. Okay, so we have added 2 more cards to this client's 2 rigs, and he will have multi-card on his rigs, and it's going to be sweet. So let's transfer this all-inspiring program that it looks like Michael is going to give away. So if you go contact him in the chat, he's going to give it away. How many credits per day are you earning on those setups? Yeah, so I'm going to, seriously, it's like all over the place. So on some coins, some rigs are earning 3 blocks in a 24-hour period. Some rigs are getting 0 in a 72-hour period. So you do the math, right? And the worst part is the calculations of the difficulty are only going to double or triple in the next month, which means all the current rigs at their current rates of block finding will be doubled in difficulty, or tripled, or quadrupled. But by that point, we should have pools. Praise the Lord for when pools happen. Man, we need pools. Okay, so I'm going to log into the rig here. Let's get over to that. I'm going to have to minimize this chat. This chat. Sorry about that. And let's go back to the desktop and show you what we got going on. Okay, so we are on the rig, and first we're going to check and see if it has the card installed, which is, of course, important, right? And it does. So 2 identical 1080 Ti's. Well, not completely identical, but you get it. We're going to have to do a restart before we actually do what we need to do, because we don't want to try to mine with this just loaded the program and then have this like this oh, that's not the one I wanted. I want to add a camera in here for you. Let me see if I can add that. Give me 1 second. Web 2. All right, and then I'm gonna just pull that. Whoop, right there. All right, thanks for understanding. Okay, so we're gonna add this. Where's the desktop? Okay. So we're gonna have this working multi-GPU. We're going to get this over to this customer, and if they steal it for the end of the time, then that's up to them. So that's going to take a hot minute. Let's go into Billy Bob number 1. Let's go to Billy Bob number 2. See what's going on with Billy Bob. Billy Bob! All right, Billy Bob. We're going to check again for device manager. And there it is, device manager. Make sure we have two 1080 Ti's. We do. And yeah, so we're going to transfer this file again from the desktop. And hopefully it's given it a minute to do this. Working multi-miner GPU to desktop. And there we go. And we're off. Okay, so guys, like you continue to motivate me to mining increase the farm. Too bad AMD is left in the cold when it comes to Walton. I think it's time to get on the green team. That's so good. Okay, so like I didn't get on the green team because I actually couldn't stand the green team because of, oh, the zoom, oh, the focus, oh no. I couldn't stand the green team just because of the arrogance. But they have, AMD users seem to be like chill and like understanding of the fact that they're not always the best, but anyways. AMD definitely is one that has made a name for itself when all the odds are against them. And I don't think you guys know the full scope. I, of course, have information that I'm not allowed to share about NVIDIA. But just from some of the things I know about NVIDIA, they are always going to be on top, basically. That's just the way it's going to be. So they're always going to be able to be priced outrageously high. They're always going to be able to do like extra features with the, was it FreeSync or NVIDIA Sync or something? And like all this cool stuff that AMD is like chugging along in the background. But you got to remember they have two different purposes in a true gaming world. And in mining, they also almost have two different purposes, because right now we're seeing where AMD users is hopping over to NVIDIA. But what happens when a new coin comes out next year and it's AMD only and everybody switched over to NVIDIA? I mean, the world is so changing that it's exciting that it gives us this kind of like chance or leverage on both ends. I like it. It's exciting to me. All right, so we're going to chug away and transfer this. How many coins per block if found? You get 2 coins. So let's go to the desktop here. I wanted to show you guys something pretty cool. So let's get this moved over. Woo! All right, so we're gonna go to the where we found the block on the rig that I thought was a scam. I was like, this is a scam. This program is a scam. So like, yeah, I was not cool with that. All right. So let me pull over the program here and pull it up on the desktop for you. There it is. Yes, you go. All right, so this is the actual block of coins that we got. Now, if you look at them, it was on the physical rig that I'm on now. So I would love to show you, but I don't think it logs the blocks in the program of multi-miner, or at all, really. So if you see, look, block 37967, look at that. And then 37992. So seriously, within like 50 blocks, it found another one. So you can imagine this happened within, you know, roughly 50 minutes. No, yeah, 60 seconds, yeah. So roughly an hour, within 1 hour, it found 2 blocks. Now, this was 6 GPUs running on one machine, and I can show you that by my device manager. Yeah. So I'm going to show you that right now. If my keyboard would load, whoa, whoa, there's too much going on here. It's like, whoa. So on the device manager, I'm going to show you that this is the computer that did it. I can't actually, I have a screenshot of it because I didn't want to lose the opportunity. But it was awesome. I think the program might, no, the program can't be done by now. So where's, no, there it is. So yeah, they're going So they're chugging along. We're gonna let them two guys keep on chugging. And let me show you Device Manager, and you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the 6 GPUs that I used, and I used this multi-miner here from this. We'll just open it up, and I can't do this at the same time because if you guys know anything about streaming, like it takes a serious amount of processing power. I'll show you because I'm seriously just opening up a folder on the desktop and it's freaking out. I think I'd need like a Threadripper for this type of ability to stream, mine on 6 cards, and build rigs. Oof. Anyway, so you guys see that tried to load? I mean, this is the task manager on the computer I'm on. So like, hand in the butt. Yeah, so see, my CPU's at 100 freaking %, and I'm still streaming. So no, I cannot open a miner for you, but you can see that the GPUs are there, and it worked inside of this folder here, and inside the folder, I just have this address. Actually, I think I could show you this. Oh no, I can't because it's coin 2. So inside here, this is the private key, and that's what it is. I'll pull it over to the side. No, I don't know if I can do that either. I want to find a way to show you this without showing you the public. But we're gonna transition for a minute just in case it accidentally pops up on the screen, right? Because the computer can't keep up with anything. How's the temperatures? How are we looking? Okay, we're still good. I don't know about this dual triple cam. What's the triple cam? This is the triple cam. Oh, that's weird. Weird. Oh. Temperatures are still good though. I'm getting a little cold, but do I need to go? Nope, not yet. I need to go in like 10 minutes. So I don't think this is gonna finish. We have like a ton of files, it looks like, to transfer over. Like, look at this. So Billy Bob number 2 file transfer is hard at work. And I probably should have just got a flash drive and done this, but I didn't think of that. So yeah, my bad. Okay, so the sun is getting really bright right now, and hopefully I'm not like, I'm basically completely washed out. Oh. All right, so basically I'm super excited. This client's going to be up and running soon. I'm going to do one more shot and show you what we did here. It's getting really bright, which is good for filming, but not when you don't have an editor. Otherwise, oh yeah, exciting. Let me go to go help Trey, and we got another rig to build, and another. We actually have to add like 6 cards, 8 cards. We got to add 2 to him. We did that. We've got to add 1 to a family members. We need to add 4 to Walty. We've got a lot of cards more to do. And if it's cool enough, I'll be actually able to shut these fans off and talk to you guys without outrageous fan noise. So, we'll see. Otherwise, so this is what we added. We added the multi-card, 4 cards on a rig for this gentleman, and they're not going yet because they still got some work to do with transferring the multi-miner, and then we need to edit that out. So hopefully he's not losing any blocks. Otherwise, there again was the other multi-miners there. I mean, single miners, single cards. You see the 2 processor boards. And then we're going to add to that board as well. We're going to add 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to add 4 cards to that. Those are sitting right here. Whoa, ready to go, and plenty of stock. Let's check our backup, not backup rigs, but our actual test rigs are still running. So it looks like these cards, although they're having issues on the client's computer, it looks like they run just fine. So all 3 of these clients said these 3 cards are having issues. I believe them, but it might be a pretty big issue with the actual rig. Okay, so that is, that I just lost signal. That's great. I who knows how much you guys lost there. He lost signal. Ah. Okay. Well, you guys have a great one. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what happened to the signal. Let's go back to Web 2 and say goodbye, because clearly I have audio fixed, but now the camera is screwed up. Great job, Jared. Great job. Okay, so it looks like we'll have this done here in a minute. I'm going to log off and come back when I help him move. See you, man. This has been great. Bye, guys.